Hey, what's happening, people? Pause is back with another episode of the co-op career mode. Today we are at the lovely track of Belgium, one of the most infamous, but kind of almost the most intimate courses on the whole calendar. We are joined once again, guys, by Raratron 89. Rara, how you doing, buddy?
Get me out of here, please!
He sounds good. But yeah, we are back.
I love Belgium. Belgium is a track full of history and whatnot. I mean, it's the scene of one of my most favourite races of all time. 98 Belgium, you can't ever forget it. Absolute clusterfuck at the first coming out of La Source. And then obviously later on in the race, Michael Schumacher running to the back of David Coulthard, having a bit of a altercation in the pits. And then obviously Damon Hill in the Jordan coming home to win the race. Was definitely my favourite Grand Prix of all time.
Another famous one, of course. We're going back to a bit further back, 1995. Michael Schumacher down in 16th on the grid, coming through to win. One of the best, it was 14th or 16th. Don't quote me.
Yeah, it was 16th. He was 16th, came through to win. Had a good old battle with Damon. It was just a shame that Damon came out second best that day.
Again, which seems it was a common theme back in the Williams-Benetton days. But however, we are back here, guys, with round 13. We've made it this far. You're probably wondering why we're actually doing this and we're not doing it in 7 weeks' time. But, you know, we're actually pulling my finger out my arse and actually getting online to do it. But once again, guys, please make sure as well, just to get the trifecta out there, please make sure that you follow me on Twitch. Of course, this is where the series will go down. My link will be in the description. I'm going to start putting Rara's link in the description as well. He's not going to do much more. Also as well, guys, please make sure you like, share and subscribe. Like because it gets me happy. Share because it gets me out there. And subscribe because it gets me bigger in a non-sexual way. I hope I said the right words there. Well, to be fair, man, if I get bigger in a sexual way going around Belgium, I may hit myself with a rouge. That's all I will say. A bit of aerodynamical thrust, which may be a bit of an issue here. But last time out, Haas, to be honest, the team's shown a bit more of an improvement, but we're still not exactly where we want to be. We're still kind of in the
like I said, despite what happened to me in Germany, the car felt so great. I mean, we could have easily got a 5th and 6th there, I reckon, if
we were
I didn't have my
problems with Ferraris when we were on
slower
tyres. It was just unique.
It was shocking. It was shocking to see.
But what's going to be even more shocking is we ain't doing no qualifying. We've obviously agreed that we are doing race distance with 50% with realistic qualifying grid, with safety car of course on, legendary dynamic weather on strict corner cutting with full vehicle damage to match our Tuesday league race, which you will see at twitch.tv/Mustafa Shag. You will see that Mustafa with an F.
And that's Mustafa without a PH.
Indeed, with the F. You'll see that 9:30 tonight, or 9:40. Well, no, Shag probably about 9:20. He'll just kind of do it for 20 minutes before and have a little gab and have a cup of tea just for you guys. But
yeah, so just you guys make sure you get a brew in ready, okay?
Yeah, buddy, we are going live, Rara. Let's fucking do it.
All right, so we jump into the Belgian Grand Prix. No qualifying, no practice, and the first thing we have is La Source, and then a Rouge, and we're surrounded by the AI cars that don't recognise that you're there. This is going to be interesting.
Harder strategy for me, mate. I reckon 2-stop.
Roger that. Doing the same thing.
For me. But we'll see if I'm in the. Well, I don't know. Well, we obviously can pick whatever tyre we want to be on, obviously. But
I mean, are you thinking starting on the softs and then mediums, or?
I'm gonna have a look at the wear. I think because
and the weather might help.
To be fair, the tyre wear around Germany was surprisingly good, but obviously we don't.
It
know
really
how
was.
It's gonna be. Give me a second, buddy. I have a phone call.
Okay.
0161. Answer. Put the phone down. Thank you very much. Right, that's Manchester. Don't need them. Right, moving on. We are now live and in colour in Belgium. Hopefully, it's going to be nice colour of tyre as well. Let's have a little look.
Rain.
It's not. But we may have some. We may have some.
Yeah, because it can be deceiving from time to time.
We're a 9th.
What?
A 9th.
Do you not know where I am?
Go on.
19th.
Setups. Don't forget them.
Oh crap! Yeah.
19th. Well, at least we won't collide. That's a good thing. Right. Yeah, I can do. So we got.
I'll just dive bomb into the first corner. It's fine.
I've got a bit of an unusual strategy here, Rara. I'm going to go soft, medium, soft, and super soft.
You're doing a free stop?
2-stop. Starting on mediums. As always.
Okay. Let's edit mine. I'm going to do... Oh, why is it not giving me the option for the soft tyres?
What did you pick? Ah, Yeah, you'll have to. Have you already got a soft stint in there?
Yeah.
You have to change the soft stint to a different tyre, then you'll be able to move the soft. Basically. So if you've gone harder, change them to mediums, and then you'll be able to pick the softs in a different stint. It's basically like a Rubik's Cube. You've got to kind of move it around. I've had to do the same thing myself.
Okay, there we go.
But medium tyres to
Right,
start.
okay,
In fact,
there
do
we
you know
go. I'm
what?
happy with that.
Do I change that to... Let's get this changed. We're going through changes. Right, that's perfect. Perfect. Yeah, I've changed it around a little bit, but it'll pretty much still have the same desired effect anyway. Exactly the same time, actually. So Pause is going here today to start on the soft tyre. I've made a bit of a change. Who the fuck is phoning me now? Wait there. Fuck's sake! Right, give me a second.
Can't beat a bit of lemonade and raspberry.
Boy, I wish I
audio.
recorded that. I am not Brian Fargan. Fuck yourself. Back off. Anyway, moving on. Mate, I'm actually drinking lemonade as well. Just haven't got the squash.
Ah.
But yeah, fizzy lemonade. There's nothing better than fizzy blackcurrant on a hot day. That is all I'm saying. But right.
Yeah, especially today.
9th place. They've given me some love here. Grosjean obviously did a lot better than
I
thought he
know
would.
you've definitely. I mean, they obviously saw that you were out qualifying me regular during the first half of the season, so they've kind of carried this trend forward in
Rara?
this new formula that we're doing.
I could one stop this based
Yes.
on my tyre wear.
What? Just do soft, medium to the end.
Yeah, apparently.
All right. Well, we'll see how it goes.
Right, guys, Belgian Grand Prix, Pause and Raratron back once again. Let's go. Ooh. Come on. Oh shit, I'm going. Fuck. Alright, here we go. Oh, I forgot to fucking let go of the A button. Lights out and away we go. You hear me, right? Oh, put it off.
Yeah, I can hear you,
Put it
pal.
off. I'm off. What are they doing? Get off.
I'm up into 7th.
Fuck's sake, Vettel. Both Ferraris. No one can see me. I'm off again. I'm off. Off for fuck's sake. I'm out. Fucking cunts. What the fuck?
I don't know. This is what I mean, man. The AI
Fuck
are
this
ridiculous.
fucking game. What is this about? I've just been pushed up the straight, 4x4 different cars and rammed into a wall. Backwards. Fuck off, man. I'm out. Again. Wonderful. Right, moving on. So we're doing commentary of this race. Fucking beautiful. No penalties, I fucking assure you. Oh, there are.
Oh, hello.
Nothing to do with me, but we'll move on. Right, Rara in 5th position. I'm just getting more and more fucked off with this fucking game. You can understand why people started playing fucking Project Cars now, can't you? Right, moving on. 5th position, some way down on the Williams. I was actually, Rara, in your position. Before I got caught on a Ferrari, and then all the other cars just had to drive into me. Oh, the arrows aren't working. Oh, Maze, you survived longer than I did. I didn't even make Eau Rouge. No fucking safety car, I may add.
No, I know that was ridiculous. Like I said, I was behind someone going through Rouge, so I had to lift repeatedly.
Maybe if I didn't dive bomb 6 cars into the first corner. Man, I got myself in perfect position. Fucking bomb.
Here we
Here's
go.
my wheel.
Eau Rouge.
Oh dear. Yeah, this does cause problems.
Yeah.
Here we go. Awesome cameras again, Co-Masters. Maybe if I didn't dive bomb 6 cars into the first corner. Well, it wasn't technically
Who
6
said
cars
that?
because I went from one of the viewers. Obviously, I don't know if they know anything about F1. You know, when there's a space, you go for it. But yeah. It doesn't also help that when cars get locked, they force you off the track and spin you around. But we'll ignore that part. Right, Rara into 5th position here. Perez. We've got the 2 Red Bulls behind him as well, so this is going to be quite an intriguing battle to see if we can get away. Toro Rosso 9th and Hulkenberg just behind us in 10th place. Maybe a little more careful. Yeah, you just got to take your chances where you can. Obviously, I took it and I'm dead on that one. But we've got Rara at 5th position, 6th, 7th and 8th. Just behind him, we're going to focus on Rara, of course, in this race. He was where I was, but then
I started
Ferrari
19th.
decided to rape me, which, yeah. I wonder if they've actually... I think they've both pitted, actually, as well. Yeah, Raikkonen down in 18th place. He's struggling a little bit down there. Vettel has pitted, actually, Rara. He did pit. And Marcus Ericsson, who I think was the guy who eventually put me in the wall. Hamilton is gone. Whoa! Rosberg's been harassed!
By the 2 Williamses?
Yeah, man. Yeah, don't forget to sub Ben. Ben saw it as well. Fuck. Right, moving on. He's got straight line speed. You can just see Rara guys in the background there. I need to check if I haven't broke my specs. I did lob them quite hard at the floor, so do they fit? Yep, that's good. Right, I raged. I raged big. Massa is going for Nico Rosberg and gets it for 2nd. Bottas also gets Nico Rosberg for 3rd. Rosberg hangs it on the outside. Rosberg maintains 3rd position, but Massa's gone. Massa's well up the road. Back onto Rara now. He's still got Perez, who is actually being harassed more by the Red Bulls than he is by... Hey,
yeah,
that bro said that subscribed to me as well. Cheers, buddy. Cheers, Ben. Cheers for getting
he went for a move on me. He actually got it done. We slightly touched going through the chicane. He went wide and managed to get the position back, and that's why he's got the Red Bulls for company now.
I was about to say, he's been kind of forced backwards there. We're just going to have a little flick back up the order. Let's have a look at the Rosberg. Well, I'll say Rosberg Massa. It's a 3-way scrap. By the way, Enemis, thank you very much for following as well there, broski. I know you were the one who did say, no, it's a weird one. I mean, sometimes when I am too careful, like for example, obviously if you want to check out the YouTube side of it, is my name on YouTube with a space in the middle, like, but positively glad. But in the race with Russia, I actually gave way to cars. You know, I actually was a little bit more cautious. And then Bottas put me in the wall anyway. So it's almost like a 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. But like I said, man, I'm out. So enough of me. Right, we've got Felipe Massa in 2nd position, Nico Rosberg, and Valtteri Bottas, or as Swizz calls him, Valtteri Squarehead. Hashtag Swizz. Right. You can see in the background now, Rara just coming round with the Force Indias. And there's a few cars just behind him having a good go. I'm going to get on board with Max. This is for Ben, by the way, because he's watching. He's Verstappen's biggest fan. For hashtag driver of the day. So he's already won driver of the day, as we always say. This is obviously me copying into the barrier. I am going to claim, fuck me, look at my debris. It's gone further and further across the track. Nobody
exceeding
is...
track limits. I barely touched the curb.
Kvyat's under pressure from Alonso here. We're going to get on board with these guys at the back, at the tail end of the field here. Felipe Nasser's in 14th place. That goes to show how fucked up this start really was.
Right, pause. What tyres are the Williams on?
Super soft.
That's
Alonso.
why Rosberg's on the soft.
Yep. But, Rosberg has been overtaken. Thanks for letting me know. Alonso did also get who was it? Sorry, it was Kvyat, I believe, or Sainz. We'll have to double check that in a moment. Perez into 6th position, then remaining in 6th, Force India having a good race. We need Rara to come on and get some points for us here. It was Danny Kvyat that Fernando Alonso got. Rio Haryanto in 15th place, of course. And Raikkonen hasn't overtaken the Renaults yet. He's still down in 18th place. Vettel coming through. This is a miserable season for Ferrari in retrospect. Marcus Ericsson is nearly 3/4 of a lap down, and we're on lap 4, so that kind of sums him up. Massa has escaped, but apparently it's telling Massa to pit on lap 4, so big times. Interesting
it's telling
times
me
ahead.
to pit as well, but I'm not.
We have here a battle for 6th position. I believe, is this Blanchimont? It is, isn't it? This is Blanchimont, this part.
Yeah, Blanchimont.
Actually, just so I can name it in future, for future reference. Perez on the super soft tire. That's probably why he's holding back the Red Bulls. So that's good.
Oh, there's a car in the pits.
Car
Massa's in the pits.
Is Massa in the pit lane? Massa into the pits. So we've got a car in already, which promotes Rara to 4th, Perez to 5th, and the Red Bulls now to 6th and 7th. We'll get on board with Sainz, who's still actually in the points. He's in 8th position after the pit stops. And I believe Massa, to be fair, Rara, I think Massa has pitted a bit too early. He really, really has. And he's come out in danger territory with Danny Kvyat all over the back of him. Hashtag fucking torpedo. With all our problems with this fucking pedo, I'll tell you that much. Plus the pedo in torpedo. Here comes Kvyat now for a run at Massa. I don't think he's going to have the oomph in that Toro, but DRS and Slipstream may prove me completely fucking wrong. No, it doesn't, because Massa is absolutely away. He is in 12th position.
Pressure tyres as well, let's not forget.
Rosberg now putting the pressure on Bottas, feeling the pressure on them super soft tyres. Well, I was kind of hoping for a long race here, long afternoon, but obviously, you know, it kind of fucked up. 2nd position. Battle for 2nd now. They've left Rara, but Rara also, in turn, has left Sergio Perez, and Ricciardo's got Perez. So Ricciardo can now go after Rara. And Bottas is really feeling the heat from Nico now.
I'll be surprised if Bottas doesn't pit at the end of this lap.
I think he will. He's just lost control coming into the entrance of Blanchimont. Here we go. Coming round now. Nico Rosberg is actually is he going to go for a move here? This is a famous place on my YouTube channel, one of my first ever videos where Rosberg put me in the wall and I went flying through the air, but we'll move on from that. Here comes Bottas. Will he pit? He's going at a rate of snail pace. Bottas pits. So we'll stay on board with Valtteri. Just see Rara coming through in the background. But both Red Bulls have now got Perez, so Verstappen is up into an inherited 5th position. Bottas goes onto the soft tyres. And into the pits, I believe, comes Nico Hülkenberg as well. So interesting times for Hülkenberg.
Interesting.
In from 9th position. So Bottas is already in 12th. And he's been overtaken by his teammate here. And Danny Kvyat has jumped him. So Kvyat has jumped him. The undercutters wait for Massa in great speed. Massa now is dealing. He's back in the points already, Massa. He's got Fernando Alonso. This should be Charles.
Verstappen's past Ricciardo.
Let's go back up here. We're on board with Massa briefly. And you know, I'm not even going to show the end of that highlight. I will go back, though, to Valtteri Bottas, who has done Kvyat an equally as impressive an order. Through he goes. So Verstappen has done Danny Ricciardo. Max Verstappen up into 4th position here. Perez is still out on them super softs. We know the Force India are famous for brilliant tyre, and you'll catch him Rosberg, aren't you? By the looks of it.
Looks that way. Looks like he's getting bigger.
In a non-sexual way. Right, we have here Perez in 6th. Sainz currently in 7th. Obviously, this order will sort itself out when the pit stops occur. Button into 8th. Massa hauling him in 9th with Alonso 10th. Double points finish here for McLaren. If it stays the same, it probably won't. Kvyat 12th. Nasser, a superlative drive in 13th place. Haryanto is hauling him in for 13th though. Raikkonen up to 15th. Hülkenberg pitted in 16th. Vettel is in 17th. And we've got Verline, Magnussen, Palmer and Marcus Ericsson. The twat is coming out round to start lap 7 as lap 6, sorry, as Hamilton goes on to lap 7. Rosberg being caught by Rara very, very comfortably, it seems, but the car's beginning to get a bit more spaced out. Perez pits in the background. We'll get on board with Perez. What tyres will Force India go for? You'd assume the soft tyre. Medium will get to the end, but he is going for soft, so he's probably going to do one more tyre stop here, Perez. Here we go. And you see the Sauber.
Okay, that was the best I've ever done, Eau Rouge.
Wish I'd seen you do it, man, to be honest. Perez comes out of the pits and is ahead of the Ferrari. So Perez at the 12th. Absolute shocker by him at the moment. We'll get on board with
What
Rara.
tyres are the Ferraris on?
Ferraris are on soft tyres, mate. I believe Vettel has pitted though. Raikkonen hasn't, he just got caught up in my incident. So we have here Raratron 3rd. Comfortable points finish here for Haas. We did say before the start of the race, just anything in terms of a points finish for the pair of us. Obviously I've had the misfortune of crashing out early on. All Haas hopes now lie with Rara. No pressure, buddy. Coming round.
Yeah, thanks for that.
A long left-hander with a load of dust flying around there. You'd thought, buddy, Belgium would have potentially got the old mop and duster out, you know what I mean? But coming around the S's. Oh, it looks fucking slow, I tell you. you in general, but the whole thing. Sainz still hasn't pitted. He's having a quiet race in 6th position. Button now has Felipe Massa, so we have the next battle on track.
Oh, I lost half a second there to Ricardo.
Ricardo on the charge. Ricardo has got back ahead of Verstappen, it must be said. So here comes Felipe Massa on Jenson Button. This is for 7th, but remember, Massa is racing Rosberg on track, so this is going to be interesting. When the pit stops kind of finally concur, this is where they're going to be. Felipe Massa goes on the outside of Button round the bus stop chicane. It's not going to work. Button holds position. Button stays in 7th. 2 DRSs and Bottas is going to benefit from this in the background. Here we go. God, this is actually getting me some good footage here, actually. Happy I blew up that. You know what I mean? Right, we have then Bottas, or Massa, sorry, chasing Button. Button and Bottas shouldn't be allowed to be so close to each other on the track, but I keep getting their names fucking mixed up.
Red Bull side by side.
Here we go, going up here quick. Ricardo has been done by Max Verstappen. Going back now, back down the field. Massa's gone down the outside of Button up Eau Rouge. Fuck me.
That's an interesting move. You don't often hear about that one.
Kimi Räikkönen is, I believe, is he pitted? No, he's just driving really, really slow. Hulkenberg has left him. So Ferrari's 14th, 15th, NASA 16th, Ville, and then the drag cars are at the back. Lewis Hamilton, just to kind of show him. Sunday's race winner. Sorry for your spoilers. My bad. If you're watching this game and you don't know he won the British Grand Prix, you've been living in a cave. Or you just haven't got around to watching it yet. But I've just spoiled your life. So we have here Lewis Hamilton in first with Nico Rosberg. Rara is actually being slightly caught now by the Red Bulls, in danger of falling into DRS territory. Rara pitting on the soft tyre in 7 laps. Interesting choice. We will have to see. Carlos Sainz is in 6th position, has Massa bearing down on him. Speaking of bearing down, Button, Bottas and Alonso, with Danny Kvyat just in the background. Perez, Hulkenberg are there. We'll go back on board with Nico. Nico stays out. Interesting. We'll go on board with Rara, who does pit. An early pit stop for soft tyres. So we'll have a little look here and see where Rara comes out.
Going to be putting on the mediums.
So he's going to go deep into the race. Rara is going to fall pretty far down, I believe. Especially with this pit lane, of course. We are quite far down the pit lane, of course, in Haas. If Rara comes out in front of Perez, this is going to be a huge jump, and he has. Rara's come out in front of Perez, and in fact, Rara's come out in front of Kvyat, but remember the Toro Rosso is all over the back of him here. The two guys have had collisions in the past. What will happen here? Rara has actually come out in the points, so that's good for the Haas team at the moment. Kvyat, though, all over the back of him at present, flying up Eau Rouge, down the Camel Straight, flying down there. Does have DRS. Haas having just enough superior power to the Toro Rosso, who are looking to be Honda clad in 2018. That news will be, of course, broken, hopefully never. Bottas has jumped. Alonso, no, so that's good. Or Button, should I say. So the Williams are absolutely flying around this circuit. Ricardo,
our circuit, they're always going to.
I was about to say, we've got Monza coming up as well. Not sure when we are doing that. Got a message to the missus as we speak. Message sent. Lovely job there. Carlos Sainz is in 5th position, Rara. He's holding it. He's holding position, which is good. We need you now. Oh, look at that. You've left Kvyat. So now the focus switches to Rara. Here we go.
Wide through there. We'll be fine. Sorry, guys. I haven't been talking much. I usually crash out around here. So
Ricardo has pitted. Ricardo pits from 4th. So the soft tyre runners are pitting just after you. So possibly not a bad time to make a stop here for you, Rara. So
I have got a penalty, by the way.
Oh, balls. We have Ricardo going on to mediums. He's going to the end, Ricardo.
I don't know if these mediums will make it to the end.
And you've done Ricardo here, nice and comfortably. You have. You stay in front of Ricardo, the Red Bull. Oh, just about. Goodness me.
Ooh.
So he's going to be all over you soon.
Well, I'm going to get DRS on Fernando.
Oh, awful line round Eau Rouge. Compromises Rara's entrance there. We'll still get DRS. Still potentially make the move. No. Oh, a little bit too close to him, and that's a bit of damage, I believe.
Yeah, it is my fault. Oh.
Rara with the over-exuberance will definitely have cost him here. Oh dear. More woes
it's
for
my
the
fault.
Haas team. Haas's woes this season continue. We'll ride on board with Bottas and Massa.
What I might do is do a lap and pit again, put mediums back on, and then just go to the end of the race. Hopefully it might bring me a bit of fruition.
What, get this lap? I'd probably say go to about lap 11. You may drop back a little bit, but...
Yeah. Well, that's what I was thinking. Come in at the end of lap 11.
Also in the sandwich for you, I believe it. Perez in 10th, in 11th, and Hulkenberg in 13th. You can see the wing damage for Rara really affecting the aerodynamic stability of the car at the moment. It's been a bad season for us, really, in terms of bad luck.
I'll hold my hands up. That one was totally my fault.
Just over exuberance. We did a Maldini bomb. Oh, forcing the all over Rara now with the quicker tyres for Hulkenberg. Rara defensive driving. And there is a car. I think Kvyat is pitting in front from that position.
Kvyat is just pitted.
Kvyat was running just outside the point, so even with the wing change,
Verstappen's coming out of the pits as well now.
Verstappen comes out. He's going to be there. You'll see Verstappen in. He's somewhere up
behind Ricciardo.
He's jumped. He's ahead of Ricciardo. He's jumped him. Verstappen stays ahead of Ricciardo. Ricciardo with DRS. We're going to follow on board with the Red Bulls, scrapping in an unusual position for them. I mean, they're down in 7th and 8th. Obviously, we've got Button and Sainz who haven't pitted yet. Sainz has been done by both the Williams, by the way. And Rosberg, in fact, what we will do briefly is we'll ride on board with Nico Rosberg just to see where he does come out in the train, because he was battling with
Can I
the
just
Williams.
say, I'm purple in the first sector.
I will simply say, man, you've got a Force India up your ass. I think you might have purpled it too. Fucking hell. Ooh. Ricciardo's done Max. These Red Bulls are squabbling all the way through this race. I was about to say, just literally on past him there. Williams in 3rd and 4th. Hamilton has pitted and come out not far in front of them, it must be said. But I believe Hamilton is on the softer tyre. Yes, he is. He will go to the end on that. No, he's not. He's on mediums, forgive me. Medium tyre. What will Nico do? Where will he come out? Here we go. The race leader, Nico Rosberg, pits. We know Hamilton's got this in the bag, as he pretty much has the championship. But here comes Hamilton around the final corner. Rosberg has been jumped. Where will Nico come out? There are the Williams coming around the final corner. On board with Massa. This is going to be close. Remember, it is a shorter exit to the pits. Rosberg's done them, just. But they've got much more, and Rara's come in as well. Massa, I will have a look at Rara in a minute, but Massa is all over the back of Nico. He's going for Eau Rouge. Side by side Eau Rouge, Massa.
Oh, someone's crashed at Blanchimont.
Whoa. They're 3 wide. What are they going to do? And the Williams have come through. Bottas. The Williams have both passed. But Nico Rosberg, who's crashed at Blanchimont. I think it might be Kimi. He has just pitted, I don't know. Ferraris are down in 19th and 20th, by the way, Rara here.
I've just come out in front of Palmer.
So all is not lost in terms of ESR's co-op chances here.
The car is still feeling
There's
good.
three wide in front of you.
You see, it's
Verline, Palmer and Harrianto.
the man has lost out horribly there.
Ooh, no, he's got him. Both manners stay clear of Kevin Magnussen. Bloody awesome race this is fucking turned into.
Ooh, someone's got a time penalty. I can't remember if it was behind me or in front of me.
Behind you. It'll be Max. Oh, ahead of you.
Palmer.
Rosberg down Blanchimont. Side by side with Valtteri Bottas, and Bottas holds out. Awesome drive here. which allows Massive to take off. Go on.
I've just done Kevin Magnussen round Pouon, and I've
got-
gone round the outside of the manor.
Oh, the arm goes up, but he's got him. 2 cars, Rara up to 15th. Haas come back through the field. Alonso and Button fighting for the final points position. And Carlos Sainz has actually come out in 9th. Very impressive. Hulkenberg, Perez in 6th and 7th. The Red Bulls are still kicking each other's asses here. And
Good race for the Red Bulls. They're definitely giving it
Massa's
all.
pitted again.
He pitted early last time.
So Felipe Massa falls to 8th place. Heartbreak for Williams. Really ruining the strategy. And Rosberg has overtaken Bottas for 2nd. Normal order resumed at the front. Red Bulls still squabbling side by side. Still side by side, and Ricciardo does Verstappen. Exhilarating race this. And this is going to help Perez get back into the fray here. Massa in 8th. Sainz 9th. On board with Haryanto. See Rara in the background, got to be careful. This is where Rara made the earlier mistake. Hangs fire this time. 50 seconds off the lead, yourself and Haryanto. Oh, goodness gracious me, Hamilton's walked this one. But here we go. It's good to see that there's actually other cars fighting with the Mercedes though now. This is awesome.
Yeah.
Haryanto is driving really slowly here, by the way. Struggling on very old tyres. Rara forces his way through. Little opportunistic, but we'll take it. 14th place. Onto the bows of Nasser. Massa is catching Hulkenberg as well. Can I just say, Bottas pits. Williams have screwed this race up, Rara. Williams have screwed the race up.
The strategy's not working for him. He's gone aggressive, and it's not working for him.
So Perez is coming. Perez is overtaken. Both Force Indias are going to overtake them. And Hulkenberg pits in.
That's good news, because I'm coming around Pouon, not Pouon, bloody Blanchimont now.
Don't know if you'll get him. No, for a fact, Kvyat will. I don't think you're going to get him, actually, Rara. Kvyat looks like he will jump Nico Hulkenberg, and does. Toro Rosso having a stellar
he's coming
drive
around
here
the
at
first corner now.
And Kvyat jumps Nico Hulkenberg. Anything can happen in this race, though. Anyone behind Hulkenberg now will be coming out in your bows, so hopefully you'll be able to get a bit of a run. We know that I think probably 13th will be a pretty semi-decent thing, and Vettel is actually all out to come to catch you. Vettel, the prick, who locked onto me at the start, and Raikkonen have finally realised that they are both driving cars, not trolleys, which is also good. Magnus is going to be coming out here in the mix as well, along with his teammate Palmer. They're going to go side by side, coming up towards the run down towards Eau Rouge, and Magnussen backs out. What a bloody race this has turned into. Well, Magnussen, he will get DRS Magnussen, so here we go. The banana battle.
Oh, bloody hell, Nasser just gave me the place.
Nasser, I don't think Nasser's pitted yet, mate, I don't think. What I remember. But a good drive, though, the Sauber. In fact, yeah, I think he has pitted once, so we know that you'll be able to go to the end 95% certain.
I like how you say 95.
Nothing's ever guaranteed in motor racing. Red Bulls still all over the back of each other, with Sergio Perez just within touching distance. We'll follow Max in his plight to catch and overtake his. This is for the final podium position. And can I just point out as well, Felipe Massa.
Hulkenberg's done Kvyat.
Let's have a look here. Hulkenberg has done him. Let's have a look here. Done him. Blanchimont as well. Good effort by Hulkenberg. Did miss the overtake. Rara not far behind now.
I was 6.5 last time I checked.
The Ferraris. Perez is pitted as well. So Force India are doing the aggressive two-stop strategy, and it's put them with only 1 point now. Red Bulls, I would simply say, are safe now in the battle for third, or the battle to keep their second status, shall we say. They're going to haul Ferrari in. So we will see a definite change to the standings here. Just over 7 laps to go now.
Yeah, I've got Vettel hauling me in.
I think Vettel's already done the Sauber, isn't he? Oh, Naz is pitted.
The Sauber pitted.
Will Naz actually Nasser stays in front of Harry. Don't call his name. So, yep, just have to get that in there. Hopefully we can grab something from this race.
Any cars in the top 10 that look like they need to pit?
Yeah, McLaren's. They are on mediums, so I don't know if they go into the end, but they'll be driving like sloths, even more so than usual if they stay out. So I don't think. I know Sainz won't pit. Williams, we definitely know won't pit. I thought it was a drop of rain there. I just had to adjust my glass. It wasn't. It was just a bit of dirt on the track. That's a comfortable drive here. The Red Bulls are still at it, by the way. Rosberg is simply away from them. And we're pretty much...
Holy crap, I've took a second out of Kvyat in that middle sector. Is he battling with someone?
No, he's by himself. Swig up lemonade, top up the old commentary voice. At least we've got this race out of the way now. We can get on with Monza very soon. Still trying to find out how long she's going to be back. She says she won't be long, so I don't think I'll be doing it today, but we may have a look here. Right, moving on. Ricciardo, DRS once again. They come up to a lap Sauber here. This could change things. So, Ericsson, of course, got caught up in the first lap incident. Perez is in 10th, hauling in Alonso. Here we go. Alonso giving him no room whatsoever, but you've got a Mercedes-powered Force India there. Yeah, see you later. Thank you very much, Sayonara. 9th place for Sergio Perez. Onto Kvyat. And you can just see Rara in the distance. Just see Vettel in his distance. And then you can just see Raikkonen, and the field's kind of spread out a little bit now. Other than the Renaults, who are still having quite a tasty battle back here. Lewis Hamilton is flying at the moment. We got on board in Max, because we do have a lapped car. Come on, Bottas has already used slipstream of a lap car already prior to this to overtake a car, so pretty interesting here.
Bloody hell.
Battle for third intensifying. Ricciardo's got a huge run at Max, but he doesn't overtake. Possibly team orders here. You know, Red Bull are famous for them, or famous for not listening to them anyway. He's gearing up a move for the... And Verstappen's going incredibly slowly. First gear speeds and second gear going around the bus stop chicane. Possibly conscious of the fact that Ericsson is just in front of him and Ricciardo is all over his tootsie.
There's McLaren's need. Oh, there's a yellow flag at the bus stop.
It's Perez! Perez goes off! His car is beached! And he finally goes again. Perez, some car error, Perez is crashed out. We'll go up to see Verstappen and Ricciardo, and the Sauber's got in the way of Max! So Ricciardo takes it full advantage. Max is going to be fuming. And the Sauber's still there, and Max has crashed into Ericsson, and Ericsson spins.
What about Max?
Max still going. Ericsson crawls back onto track. No regard for human life, it seems. With the Williams coming behind
Any wing
him.
Damage to Max? Will he have to pit?
No, it was Ericsson hit the back of Max. Spun himself, so I don't think that's going to be a factor. Seems like the field has settled down a bit now, but interesting how Perez had that crash. Making any headway on Kvyat?
He's getting bigger. He is getting bigger.
See him up there. Oh, goodness me, that was an awful line. So we've got Hulkenberg in 10th, hauling in the two McLarens. We've already had one collision. Disregarding penalties. This has been an okay race, this. A corner with no name, which we call it the orphan corner, I believe we called it last season. Or the unloved child. I think that's what the kind of names were. We come up with a few names.
The unloved child.
The unloved child corner. Right, but we got Hulkenberg in 10th. Button. They are all spaced out to the point where they're not battling, but it could get interesting. Max now is going to try and attempt to catch Ricciardo. He is slightly quicker when he's behind him. He can't escape him at all, which is interesting. Lewis Hamilton is around about 12.7 ahead of Rosberg. Massa now is the next car to overtake Ericsson. I'm actually intrigued to watch this. I will watch this briefly.
Wish that Ferrari would pit.
I don't think he's pitting anytime soon. He's going to the end. Here comes Massa on the back of Ericsson. Ericsson does move out of the way. But not enough. He's parked it on the apex. Ericsson, what is he doing? It's out the way. I'm going to just follow cars overtaking Ericsson. This is probably some of my most entertainment at the moment. He just doesn't get out of the way. It's quite amusing. If it was me, I'd be screaming at the telly right now. But and it's getting a bit closer back here for 9th and 10th. Rara with the Ferrari all over the ass of him. 8th, 9th, 10th. Hulkenberg is catching Fernando Alonso, so you never know. I know Alonso does have a 10-second penalty as well, so you've got to take that into account. I'll just have a look at the race director briefly, just to kind of give the viewers something to look at. Rara with quite a few corner cuts there. It is Palmer and Alonso with the penalties. Rara, just to confirm.
Okay, and Alonso has a 10-second penalty.
Yep. At the moment, the gap between yourself and Alonso is 8.6 seconds between yourself and Alonso.
I need it to be about 6 seconds.
But then remember, you've got to put 3 on Kvyat and Hulkenberg and Alonso as well, and Vettel.
And
so
Vettel.
A lot to think about.
Yeah, Vettel's within DRS range now. He's 6 tenths behind me.
Almost in a way, I probably almost
might just have to. I might just have to let him go. You know.
Don't falter. Let him make the move.
Oh, there's a yellow flag. More incidents at the bus stop.
Bus stop incident. It's Hulkenberg, and he's got no wing. Wow. The race opens up. Hulkenberg's race is done. Oh, Force India. Vettel is really aggressive. Hulkenberg is doing a lap with no wing. He couldn't angle it into the pits. Oh, goody gumdrops. Fuck my life.
Seb.
Vettel all over the back of Rara. Needs to keep a clean line through Rouge and does. Stick to the left. Let him make the move. Made it clean. Rara keeps the position. Vettel gives it up. The Rara, you're in a technical net 11th place if you count, well, 12th place if you count the penalties included, because you've got Perez behind them as well. So,
not bad considering I started 19th. Could be better, but you know, we have to take these things as they come.
Yep. So the McLarens basically are just proven to be roadblocks for the rest of the field. Carlos Sainz is just ahead of Button. That could develop into a nice little interesting battle at the end of the race, with Alonso just behind. Kvyat benefiting from the Rara and Vettel battle right now, which is honing in on him. So this could get very, very tasty on lap 9 when we get through the lap 20 of 22. Only a couple of laps left in this Grand Prix. Vettel all over the back of you now.
I know, and they always try and make a bloody move around here as well.
He's gone to the outside. Or hits the grass. Side by side, a Blanchimont, and the two collide, and it's over. Oh, yeah, I also had the same thing. Amazingly, it was actually a racing incident. What? Rara! Rara!
What?
Look at the results!
What?
What?
How?
We've got a couple of viewers. Guys, what the fuck is going on? What's happened?
It's glitch, that's what it's done.
Well, that's
It
fucked
does
up.
this.
It's strapped us up, hasn't it?
If you retire from a session, it just simulates it randomly, and this is what he's come up with. Button wins the Belgian Grand Prix.
No, you don't understand how bad this is, man. McLaren just gained 37 points on us. Toro 33.
Oh, God.
But what the fuck?
Manor get a double points finish as well.
Sauber get a double
nick
points. Renault get double points. Well, at least all the teams have got points now, so we can no longer call them the drag teams. We have to include them in our review.
Hey!
What the fuck has gone on?
Oh, I knew as soon as I tapped him that was it.
Yeah, it was over. Game over. I call that the two of you are too close. You don't go side by side through there, man. It was awesome. Well, I'll take over the driver's review. Yeah, this is spiced it up a little bit. So no change for the top 10 or the top 8, so there's no point reading them. Fernando Alonso moves into 9th position with the most undeserved 4th place of his fucking life. Button having won a race. I don't know, why are we commentating on this? What the fuck? So Jenson Button moves up to 12th position, and Hulkenberg falls to 13th, Sainz to 14th, Raratron to 15th, Kvyat 16th, Nasser. Well, we've got someone to play with at the bottom now, haven't we? So we know that Nasser, who did actually have a really, really good race. Constructors-wise, no change for the top 5 teams. McLaren obviously jump us, which is just fucking retarded. Toro Rosso come close. Manor, Sauber, and Renault bring up the dregs. And I've got nothing more to say on the matter. What the fuck? I heard you smash the controller and pick it up rather aggressively when I went. Oh my. That's a range of emotions. If ever I've seen one.
Yeah. Is that our first double retirement?
No, Monaco. No, Baku. In the end, remember, I just binned it.
Baku, yeah.
When I was racing in 8th position. And my controller decided to die when it had full battery as well. Which is rather annoying. But yeah, this has really spiced up the things here, guys.
There we go. I mean, it wasn't the exact race we wanted to bring you regarding, you know, our personal championship, but like I say, it's definitely spiced things up a bit. You know, McLaren have won a Grand Prix. The Constructors' Championship looks juicy. The where we are in the championship, it's all so tight at the minute. We just need to gather our thoughts, get back into the groove of it, and you know, just nick the points where we can, and hopefully hold back the advances of the likes of McLaren, Toro. You know, and even Sauber at this moment in time, we've got to possibly think that if they can score more points, you know,
yeah, if they can glitch the whole fucking field again, that'll work. I'll tell you what, watching that race was quite exhilarating. Actually, it was really, really fun to watch. So many battles, and then obviously
being part of it was fun. I mean, I survived. I mean, I did crash at Eau Rouge, which was a blessing in disguise.
You crashed at the other fucking death trap, didn't you?
Yeah, Blanchimont.
Well, this has been Pause and Rara. We've kind of really fucked up here. Yeah, Rara's scream at the start did really pay dividend, didn't it, really? Looking at that, though, I'd say the one team that's kind of benefited the most, Rara, is Ferrari, because they were going to get absolutely ousted by Red Bull.
Yeah.
They were going to get done. I mean, both Red Bull 3rd and 4th, even with Ericsson and Verstappen having a slight coming together. Force India also pretty much escaped because they were done as well. They were, well, obviously they haven't escaped, you know what I mean? But they have.
Well, they had both Williams in the top 10, didn't you?
That's what. Well, yeah, Williams having the best race of their season, other than the strategy choice, and now Fernando Alonso was ahead of them. So
they get gypped.
They have. I mean, well, ourselves, Williams, Force India, the real losers. Even though Ferrari didn't win or they didn't score, weren't going to score anyway. They may have got well, they would have got 1 point if Vettel would have made his move clean round you. It was a good move he made, by the way. Two cars just come together. There's nothing you could have done.
Nah, well, like I said, it's just one of them things. I mean, yeah, it was just the disappointment. I just basically placed my controller down on the table with a bit of force, and yeah, it was just the disappointment
guys, my
because
specs
I was
survived.
really.
They went flying.
Like I was reeling in Kvyat, who was in a point scoring position. You had Sainz, who I could have possibly reeled in as well, maybe.
McLaren's?
And yeah,
McLaren's
just
as well, remember?
McLaren's as well. And like I say, if I hadn't have messed up myself with the move on Alonso, it could have been better. It's been the story of this season so far. It's always, you know, I should have done this instead of that and whatnot, and it has proved quite costly.
I mean, Rara 25 points in 13 races, considering 15 of them were scored in China. I mean, I'm guilty as well. You know what I mean? I've not exactly shined myself. I had 25 in China. I scored 14 points.
We need a wet race.
We do, and we do have Monza coming up. I'm currently in the process of messaging Rara just to find out what the score is. If it's a good score, I'll be doing Monza right away, but I'm just going to confirm with her quickly. I'll stay in party with you, obviously, but for the stream, this has been Raratron.
Take care, guys, and like I say, sorry for absolutely blowing up and whatnot. But you know, I hope you enjoyed the race. You know, we brought you entertainment nonetheless. You know, and we'll see you again in Monza for the next race. You take care now.
And goodbye from Pos. Take it easy. All the best. Much love. I'll speak to you very, very soon. Goodbye for now.